All right, we're off. How you going, bro?
I'm good, Addy. How
Thanks
are
for
you?
coming.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
We were just talking about us being 20 and 22.
Yeah,
You're 20.
yeah. 20 years old,
That's
2003.
fucking sick, isn't
it? Yeah.
Dude, I was talking about this on my last podcast.
Yeah.
I was saying that I feel like I always have a midlife crisis, like every week. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life? Like, 30 is just around the corner. Like, before I know it, I'm going to be 30. What am I going to do? But I said, I'm glad that I feel that way because that way it prompts me to do things now rather than wait until I'm 45.
Exactly. That's your drive.
Yeah. And so I'm really grateful about that.
Yeah.
Do you think you have something like that?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I always hit this wall, and I'm like, what am I doing? You know, I need to make money. I need to do this. I need to do that. But I like that, bro. Because if you're not thinking that, you don't want to do things. You know what I mean? You don't want to make changes. I think it's important to feel like that.
Yeah. Some people. Sometimes I meet people, man. They're so like monotone. Like they go through life just fucking flat. Like personality is not there. Drive is not there. Yeah. They're happy with that. Yeah. But I couldn't imagine being like that. Yeah, nah. You know, like every situation I'm in, I assess like how alive am I right now. Yeah. And like, yeah, just like what are the people around me like? What type of energy are they giving off? Do they have ambition? Is there something that I can relate to? Yeah, man. A lot of people you meet, you just don't feel it.
Have that spark.
Yeah, when you came in, I was like, "Fuck, you got charisma."
I'm all, bro.
I like it.
Yeah, no, that's it, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually one of the topics that I'm learning about now is communication. Yeah, I think it's a massively important skill.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I said, when I first met you, I was like, you can talk, bro. You know, you got good vocabulary. You know how to keep a conversation going. So you know what you got going here. It's perfect for you. You know.
Yeah, I reckon it is. Yeah. Right. Sometimes I just like talk to people for. You know what I've started doing? I've realized that most of the people that I talk to, like I said, they're just boring, and I just hate having small talk. Yeah. So now as like a way to just like infiltrate the conversation, I just bring up whatever topic that I like, and I go, I don't care if you don't want to talk about this, but at least one of us is going to exit this conversation being like, I had a good conversation here, rather than both of us just being like, oh, how was your day? Yeah, good, and then both of us leave shit conversation. Fine. Yeah. So I'm just like, yeah, man, I really enjoy, talking about religion and philosophy, and I just fucking hit him with it.
That's good, bro.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
How have you been, dude?
I've been all right, bro. It's been working, music. Yeah. And, just trying to stay out of things, I guess.
You work at Saltbush?
Yeah, so I've been there for, like, almost 2 years now, bro, and it's so good. For the people who don't know, Saltbush is a bail accommodation, boys that are coming out of Dondale between the ages of 10 to 17 going to this facility called Saltbush. And we just do activities with them, keep them from breaching their bails. And it's good, bro. I love it. It's because, I understand the boys who are going through struggles. I've been there, so I'm just being that person I needed, So it feels good to give back like that.
How old are they, roughly?
So they're the youngest there right now, I think 14, and the oldest is 17.
Yep.
Yeah. So between the ages of 10 to 17.
And you get along with them well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a good bond. You got to have a good bond, bro. Between your teachers, got to have a good bond with your student. Anything you're doing, if you're mentor, you got to have a good bond to start with. And then it's easy from there.
Do you think that you can relate to them?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was in their shoes, doing what they were doing. And it's there's things they talk about, the things that are going on in their home. Like I've had that growing up, and. Yeah, and it's good for them to have someone who knows, what they're going through.
Yeah. Rewarding job?
Yeah. Very good.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Right. It's like I can't explain it, bro. It's I get this question a lot. Yeah. I don't know where it is.
It's in Saltbush.
It's in Saltbush. It's like behind this place. It's in the middle of Palmerston and Karama. It's like right in the middle at the back. That's
Okay.
the best way I can
Yeah,
explain
that's
it.
fair enough. Is it little, like a little facility?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's pretty small.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you just said there reminds me of a little lyric that I listen to in your songs. How many songs have you got now?
Released, I think I have like 2 or 3, bro. Or like 3, I think.
Yeah.
I think 1 feature. Maybe 4, I think. We'll stick with 4.
We'll stick with 4.
Do 4.
We'll round
do
it
4.
off to 4.
We'll do
yeah.
4, Addy.
You said we had it down bad, but now we're in the game. What did you mean?
So, I actually said we had it down bad, but we're on our way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You had
Okay.
it almost. Yeah, so we had it down bad, but we're on our way. So, we just wasn't in the right place. You know, our environment wasn't the best. We didn't have a good, there's no hope there. But, I found music and now I'm on the way with that and I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm on the way. Yeah.
How old were you then?
When I did that song or?
No, before, when you said you were down bad.
I was between the ages of 9, we'll say 5 to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I found music at 15.
Really?
Took me out of everything.
How do you find music?
I don't know. It's like a passion. How do you find podcasting?
Yeah.
It just comes to you or you just know it's for you and you just go head first at it and you just know.
Yeah.
You never know until you give it a go.
What'd you do? You start writing down lyrics?
Yeah, it's just always been in our family, bro. Like all my older brothers, bro. Like all my cousins, we just all had that musical taste. Whenever we heard music, it was cleaning up. When we heard music, someone's sad. It's just always been around, and we would just freestyle over beats, muck around, and me and my brother were like, bro, let's make a song, bro. Let's do it. And he took off with it, put me on board, and we're here now and we're making music and yeah, I think people are liking it. I hope so.
Oh, dude, it looks that way. Yeah. How far when your brother started or released his first song did you start after that?
That's a good question. Couple years.
Yeah.
I reckon like 3 years till I first started. Because I put my first song out when I was 15. And that was 5 years ago now. Yeah, a couple years, and then I jumped in.
That's pretty courageous, man.
Yeah.
At 15.
Yeah, I was 15.
Were you worried what people were going to think?
Nah,
Really?
not at all. And I knew hate comes with everything.
Yeah.
You'll probably get hate for this, bro. It's
100%.
yeah. That's just how it goes, bro. It's just, but if you can't accept the hate, you can't do anything. You know what I mean? Hate comes with everything. Doesn't need to be music, podcasting. I want to be a doctor. You get hate for it. It's just that's the way it is. But then you get people that will lift you up, and that's the people you need to be around. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there's this one, this clip that I heard, and this guy said that if you focus on the hate, you just narrow down on the hate that you're getting. Say you're wanting to start something, you want to start rap, and your auntie says this is embarrassing. I want you to be a doctor. Don't do that. And you say fuck, like why is my auntie saying this? I really wanted to be on board. I value her opinion a lot. But if you broaden your scale and you look at it from an outward view, you go, okay, X amount of people are going to be with me. X amount of people are going to be positively impacted by my songs. X amount of people are going to be moved. And I'm letting my auntie stop me from doing that? Like,
Exactly.
really? Like this one opinion?
And when you put it like that, it just sounds silly, eh?
It sounds stupid. Like
Yeah,
you're debilitated by one person's opinion and you're letting that stop you. So yeah, man, I just think every time I post a podcast and however many views I get, I just think about those people in a room.
Yeah.
And I think, fuck, if it's 20 views, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm speaking to 20 people.
Exactly, bro.
And they're listening to my craft.
Yeah, exactly. And everything, you got to start somewhere, bro. Everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you look at who else is a big podcaster? Who's your inspiration?
I like, have you listened to Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett?
No, I haven't.
I listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to Chris
Joe
Williamson.
Rogan.
Yeah.
He started from nothing. You know what I mean? Everyone starts somewhere. You got to start somewhere and give it a go, bro. You know.
I think you just got to. I think one of the keys to success is just like, how many times am I willing to be embarrassed before I get good?
Yeah.
Like you know, one thing that really, it actually makes me happy when I watch it is like the people on YouTube and Instagram and stuff that like cold approach girls, and they do it so other guys can feel more confident doing it. Like they just go up to girls and they say, "Hey, I think you're pretty." Whatever, they have a chat. Can I get your number?
Yeah,
it's like a way of saying, "Hey guys, you don't have to be so scared of going up to a beautiful woman.
Exactly,
just do it."
Exactly, bro.
And yeah, man, that gives me the confidence to just be like, not in that particular sense, but just how many times, even if they get rejected, or the girl says, "No, I've got a boyfriend," or "Fuck off, creep," right?
Yeah.
right. But they're willing to do that and record it and post it. They're willing to be embarrassed in front of their audience, so they can teach people that this is fine.
Yeah.
And then the more they get embarrassed, the more they get better at it, because they're like, "I've done this wrong.
Exactly,
I've done this wrong. I need to do this better."
Exactly.
I think
you get comfortable with it, bro, and then it comes to a point where it's like,
yeah.
You know, exactly what you said, bro. Yeah, that's 100%.
Do you get that with your lyrics at all? Like,
bro, I get hate all the time, bro.
But do you look back on your lyrics and you're like, "Fuck, that was silly," or "I shouldn't really"?
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you just like anything, you gradually get better. You know what I mean? It's trying to think of an example. Like, you know, do you want to wear your old Air Forces or your new Air Forces? You know, you go for your new ones, which is my new lyrics, because it's better than my old ones, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's a growing thing. And I'm adapting to things more, and yeah.
Because I was listening to Dave. Do you listen to Dave?
Yeah, listen to Dave.
Yeah. I was listening to the song today, My 19th Birthday.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. He was 19 when he released that. And he was talking about this girl that he used to like, and when they first met and whatever. And I was like, no, sorry, it was How I Met My Ex. Have you heard that song?
No.
No, okay.
No.
And I was like, fuck, like, Dave's, 24 now or 23 or whatever. He would have to look at that and just be like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, bro, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I get that with my episodes as well. Like, even from like a month ago, I'm like, oh, what did I even say there?
Yeah, and bro, sometimes, because, with my music, I speak of what's going on in my life, and I talk about that in my song, subtly though. And, some of the things I said, a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm thinking, what would I even talk about that, But it's learning lessons, and it's good. Yeah. It's good to look back and reflect and know you're growing,
I just reckon it's cool because at least you have a reflection of like where you were at that time in your life.
Exactly.
Like at 15, I thought this. At 17, I thought this. Yeah. At 19, I thought this. Yeah. That's why I think it's good to journal as well.
100%.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Writing lyrics is a form of journaling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so when you were 15, when your first song came out.
Yeah.
And then what was the next song after that?
I think it was called Cold Shoulder. I did a feature with two other Darwin artists, Demo Gubs and Muxie. And I think I would have been 16 or 17 there. So it was, good a year and a half down the track. And, released that song. And, that went pretty well. I was still in school.
Yep.
Yeah. 17.
17.
Yeah.
And then the third song? 2 years after that again?
I think so, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what about your brother at this time? Is he pumping them out at this stage?
Yeah, he's pumping it out. He's in Adelaide, based in Adelaide. So we was only communicating on the phone, emails, and was just sending each other lyrics, songs, beats, anything just to keep it there. And he was just always just giving me advice on, which road to take, what sort of vibes, because he's been in it way longer than I have. So he's just teaching me everything he's learned, and it was good, and it's good to have someone like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did he inspire you to start at all, or you knew that that's what you wanted to do?
No, it's 100% an inspiration.
Yeah,
100%. We come from the same household, same struggles, and you're watching your big brother do something, you're like, shit, you know, that's pretty good. And you know, you can do it too. So you're like, oh, I'll give it a go, you know. And yeah, we're here today and got a lot of collabs in the making, getting ready to put out. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Why haven't you done a collab yet?
The first song we put out, it was a collab. That was a collab, but it was not the vibe we want now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not the vibe. So we got more in the making now.
Okay.
It took a while. In the music business, bro, it's a long time. You got to get everything right before you release something.
Yeah.
It takes a long time.
Is it heaps of trial and error?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around it. Like, it's like a big circus. It's crazy. So you got music, but then you got the music industry, and that covers all the marketing. That covers all, you know, how you're releasing your songs, where's it going to, and that process takes months, a long time.
How many people helping you?
So I've got a manager, and I think you got a couple other mob. I'm not too sure, but they play the part of releasing the song, putting it out to festivals, putting it out to radio stations. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Putting me under the pump here,
Right.
making my team look bad, boy.
But you just like, do you just take sort of a backseat and just let them do their thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tell you not to get too involved. Just focus on your music. That's all we're there for, bro. You know, we're focusing on the music. Let them play their part. Every now and then we're like, why'd you do that? And, oh, we did do this. Okay, don't tell me. I don't want to know. It's all right. You keep it to yourself because it's too much, bro. Like, we just focus on the music side of things and it's easier.
Yeah. So do you use the same agents as your brother? Are you with
Yeah.
the same company?
Yeah.
Did they approach him, or did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Approached him, and fun fact that our manager now was actually I don't know if I should say.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so she approached my brother, and they were together for about a year, and I think that's only when I just jumped in. Released my song Better Days, and yeah, she put me on board. Saw the potential, jumped me on board, and
Yeah.
it's good.
Fuck. And they just sorted everything.
Sorted everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's, I think maybe that would be almost the hardest part, like finding someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you really don't need to find someone. It's just it depends how serious you want to take it, you know. For me, it was just fun, you know. It was really fun. But then you start to see the things that come with it, you know. The next stages, you just want more and more. So then you take it more serious, and yeah, I'm gonna pull this mic.
Yeah,
closer.
go closer a bit. Go even
How
closer
about
than that.
Like that right
Yeah,
there.
That's great.
All
yeah.
right, but
just
yours,
like a
yours
singing
isn't
mic.
there, Addy.
No, visually it doesn't look like it.
Okay, so there,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
go there. Yeah.
All right.
Now, did you went to boarding school, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. In Sydney.
I went to boarding school in Sydney. I was 11 years old. Went to Shaw Grammar. Shout out Shaw Grammar. That was hectic, very hectic. I was 11 years old, coming straight from Darwin, going to the big smoke. You know, talking to people that can't even understand what I'm saying because my Darwin slang was too strong, and it was, you know, very different. Some of them had never seen an Aboriginal boy before. You know, they're asking questions like, "Do alligators walk on the road?" And I'm going with it, "Yeah, they do." You know, just a whole nother world there. Like, it was crazy, but a good experience.
What? How old?
11.
11.
Yeah, 11 years old.
It's bro. Down south is just a different beast,
It's different, bro.
especially if you're not used to it, man.
Nah, yeah.
Do you think that down south it showcases what Australia is really like, or do you think it's like sort of Northern Territory, WA,
Yeah.
Queensland that sort of
I think it's like that.
That's Australia?
More upper part of Australia. That's Australia. I think just because, you know, if you ask someone, "Oh, what do you think of Australia?" They're gonna say, you know, "Oh, the kangaroos, you know, shrimp on the barbie," and you know, you see that more in places like NT and, you know, Queensland. You don't really see that in Sydney. I think it's more posh there, more city life there, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you went to boarding school in Adelaide.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
boarding school in Adelaide. You know that, Addy?
Yeah.
I've seen you there.
That's where we met.
That's where I first met Addy. And
Dude, that was mental, man. Were we on the same plane, and then the bus to Ross Trevor on the day?
I can't remember.
Was
bro.
Jeffrey on the plane with you?
I think so. I can't remember, bro.
I just remember that being like probably one of the scariest days of my life. Hey.
Yeah, it was full on. It's that feeling of I'm leaving my family again.
Oh man.
I'm leaving my home.
Yeah. Why did you do it? Why did you go back to Adelaide? Well, to Adelaide after
Yeah.
Sydney.
I think it's just, well, I know it's to get out of everything I was in, my environment, you know. It just wasn't going anywhere. Too much struggles, bro.
Yeah.
It's like when you get out, it's different. It's like a refresh. You feel new, you know.
Only for a little bit of time though, and then you miss it, eh?
Yeah, then you miss it. Home's always home, you know. Even how it is, home's always home. You're always gonna come back.
Yeah.
But it was definitely an eye opener. Just to see new things, new people, and you know, it makes you stronger, you know. But yeah, no, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah, that was a whole like life experience for me, man. That was the first time, dude, where I was like, there is a clear racial segregation here. Do you remember that?
Yeah, bro. Like at recess and lunch, you talking?
Yeah, and at the dinner tables, like there was the white boys, and then there was the Aboriginal boys, and then there was just some other people.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, because in Darwin that doesn't really happen.
Nah, we're very mixed cultured here. And we
bro.
just mingle in with each other. Yeah.
It's fine. Like people get along with everyone.
Yeah, no, I do remember that.
And
yeah.
in Adelaide, I'm Indian, so I don't fit with either group, right? But I'm from Darwin, so I'm sort of can get along. Like I know the Aboriginal boys,
but
still don't feel sort of fully involved.
Yeah.
And then the white boys are they're white, so I still but I play cricket, so I sort of feel involved. So I'm like 50-50, and I just remember there being like sometimes there would be beef and stuff, whatever, and I'd be out, man. I was like the messenger.
Yeah.
You
was a bird.
Yeah. I was cool with both sides, man.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah.
But it was unbelievable, and then I was like, fuck, down south must be all like this, really. Like, I think it's like that a lot down south. That's why I appreciated Darwin so much when I got back. Oh, this is just peaceful, this place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think it's because it's very small as well, you know, and everyone knows kind of everyone. You know, you talk to someone, you know their uncle, you know their cousin. Guess when you go to bigger places, you just never seen a person in your life because there's too many of them, you know? It's just too big, bro.
Yeah. Dude, and then going to Melbourne for university, I remember just looking around and walking the city. I'm like, there's too many people here. Like, I'm never even going to remember any one of you again. I talked to this one lady at the airport with her husband, and then I walked out, got in my Uber, and that was like, fuck, I'm never going to see them again.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's crazy you think that. I think that too. Like, I'll see a face, and I'll tell them up I'm with, we're never going to see him again in our whole life.
Yeah.
Or, I didn't want to say that. Sounds stupid saying it. No, I'll see a baby in a pram, bro. Like a little baby. And I'm like, he could be a superstar one day.
Nice.
Or
dude.
that baby going for, he could be an NBA player. And we won't even know that we've seen him in the chair, you know? Like shit like that, bro.
Yeah, we're walking past future greatness.
Can I swear?
Yeah.
Swear then.
Yeah.
Say something then.
I said fuck or four. That's just it again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your reassurance.
Making sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you just love Darwin, you reckon?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I love home.
Yeah.
It's really kick back here. Yeah, and when you go to different places, you realize that more, that nothing's like home, like where you brought up. It's just very chill, very kick back here. You know, very different. I like it like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's good to get out sometimes. Go travel. You know, go for 3 weeks, go for a month, 6 months, and then come back. You know,
Yeah, get a whole different life. experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've felt this call for adventure lately.
Yeah.
Like just I don't know, like yeah, at my age, I'm just like, fuck, I just want to just do things. Like, I just want to experience things, whether that's going to a different country and experiencing it, or going to a different state, or living in Canberra for 1 month for no reason and working for someone that I don't know, or whether it's like going to Pilates class with my friend on Saturday because I've never done it before, or doing yoga or something, just so I can have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a video and the guy was asking the other guy, he was like, I don't have any stories. Like, what do I do about it? I don't have any life stories. I'm like 35. I don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, catch a train from where you live to the other side of the country and hope that you get robbed. Or just like go outside and do whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'll have some
I think I've
some
seen
stories.
that one.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, good
It's
point.
so true though. Yeah.
You could just do anything.
No, exactly.
You can go for a 5K run, never run 5Ks in your life, see how sore you feel, see how injured you get.
Yeah.
Just keep going, and you come back and you have a story.
Exactly, bro. On the same lines of that, I've always had the mentality of, always try something new, always try something different. Otherwise, you're going to be in the same spot forever. And it's just so true. It's like if you don't jump off that cliff, you never will. And you can't say you did that. So it's on the same lines like that. And I have that mentality of just going for everything new that I haven't done. Yeah, I think it's a good mindset.
I reckon it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that way you're just like constantly learning something as
you,
well.
you just get that drive too, Brian. Yeah.
Do you feel like you lose the drive sometimes?
Yeah. All the time.
How do you channel it back?
It's a good question, Brian. It's just I know I love to do it. It's the love I have for it. It could be a minor fallback, major fallback, but I know I'm going to come back to it. So I have my little break, have my little cry, and I'll get back to it. Because I love it. It's my passion. I want to do it. But yeah.
What do you feel when you do it? Like when you're performing in front of people, what's the feeling like?
Right. I can't explain it. It's definitely nerve-wracking. So I'm looking at your face there in the photo. You look so young there, bro.
I've still got a mode there, though.
Yeah. No, you look good with those eyes.
And that one there. Look how small I look there. Like,
you
proper
you gotta
kid,
go
man.
toilet, bro. What were we saying? Sorry.
Nerve-wracking, you were saying, performing in front of people.
Performing. Yeah, it's that nerve-wracking, but that excitement, that joy, and it's so hard to explain, bro. It's before you're gonna go to a running race, you get that feeling like, but it feels good, but it's like scary. It's like that. The most I performed in front of was 6,000 people, and they're chanting my name before I'm coming out, and it's like it's amazing, bro. You feel on top of the world, dude. You just, I can't explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
Wow.
Yeah, it feels good.
Is it nerves mixed with like an overwhelming excitement?
Yeah.
Do you feel? I feel when I, talk about things that I'm interested in and do this. Like I also feel really nervous beforehand, but I know that during the time and after I'm going to feel really full.
Yeah,
I just feel full of just energy and
Yep.
love and dude, it's the best, man.
Yeah.
And I just crave that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why when I was talking about having the conversations with people who don't want to have the conversation, I don't care. I want to get out of this feeling full.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
How was it? I think I saw that performance, not live, but where was that? Was that in a community?
Yeah, so that was at Barunga Festival, which is like, I think it's like an hour out of Catherine, but it's a huge festival. It's got like, music festivals. There's footies going on. There's, arts and crafts. It's like just heaps of things put together, and it's just called Barunga Festival. Yeah.
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 And where is it? It's in Barunga. Is that the place?
I think so. I think yes.
Did you fly there?
No, so I drove there. So it's like an hour and a half out of Catherine.
Okay.
Yeah, and you just drive there.
Have you been on a charter plane before?
Yes.
They're fucking scary.
Yeah, I know. I try and go sleep and it's try and get my way through it. Yeah, you feel everything, bro. You just
I was scared that the bottom was gonna fall out under me for some reason.
bro, I was because you feel everything, bro. You feel the slightest turn, and it's like it's like compared to a big plane, you don't really feel anything.
Nah.
Those little ones, bro, you feel everything.
And they drop, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been on plenty.
But you can literally stick your hand out of the window at the front. Have you tried that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I didn't want to stick my hand out because I thought it would just go and then crack.
Yeah.
So I just stuck a finger out
and then let that crack.
Yeah, I felt the cloud.
Really?
Yeah, they let you do it at the.
Oh, true.
Because we were pretty low altitude, so
Yeah.
if you open the window, you're not going to lose oxygen.
Yeah.
You might struggle to breathe after 20 or so minutes. I don't know, but yeah, you let us. It's like
True.
a small little hatch. I was like, fuck yeah.
There you
He was
go.
he was a legendary pilot, bro.
Yeah.
But I would never want to fly on one of those one-engine charters. Only two-engine for me.
I don't even know how many engines they have.
Probably two.
Yeah.
Did they have the propellers on both sides?
Yes.
Yeah, that's two.
Yeah.
Because the ones just have it on the front. And I don't even know how they fly.
Oh, stop that, bro. No way I'm jumping on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. Stop that, bro.
But yeah, so Barunga Festival, is that just, you're playing, it looked like in front of heaps of Aboriginal people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Packed.
Do you love that?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
my people, bro, That's my mob. We're from the same culture. We have the same understanding of things, It's, who else do you want to perform in front of,
And they're screaming your name, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Oh, special,
Yeah,
man.
nah, it is.
Do you think, are you proud of your Aboriginality? Are you Aboriginal?
Yeah, I'm Aboriginal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm very proud. We
Yeah.
got such a, sad story behind us, but we're doing so well these days, especially so many, Aboriginal music, all the artists really coming up in the scene now, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon, man, I think there's nothing like feeling proud of your culture
Yeah.
and just feeling like just connected.
Yeah.
I
bro.
wasn't, I moved to Australia when I was 4. And so I never like experienced or lived in India fully. And I remember just like not when I was growing up in school and stuff, like you experience racism and you feel disconnected and I wasn't proud of being Indian, I was sort of like, I sort of disregarded it. I sort of threw it off. I tried to act like I was someone else.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until pretty recently, actually, man, that I went to India and I was like, fuck, like, these are my people.
Yeah.
Like, this is me. Like, you guys look exactly like me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know you. Like,
Yeah.
we've had different experiences, but our mentality is the same.
Yeah.
We believe in, a similar religion.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like I was at home.
Yeah.
And
bro.
ever since then, man, I was like, dude, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like, I would love little brown babies running around. little Indian mini addies running around, dude. There's something special about it,
Yeah,
man.
bro. You got to touch back like that. Culture is such a strong thing, bro. Like, culture, nothing can beat it, bro. Like, if I'm having troubles and, like, I need to clear my head, I'll go out on my land, bro. And you just come back clean. You just cleanse yourself. It's weird, bro. It's like, yeah.
Do you walk outside barefoot?
Yeah.
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 I do that and I feel like recharged.
Yeah, bro. You're just touching on land. I don't know. It's, get yourself dirty. Go run, rolling grass, bro. It's different.
It is.
Yeah. And then have a shower.
Yeah, and then have a shower.
And then you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And do you think you were always in touch with your culture, like growing up as well?
Not really, no. No.
When did it change?
Just as I got older, more learning about it. Because, when you're that young, you don't have an understanding of anything. So as I got older, got told, stolen generation. Like my nana was in it, my pop was in it. It was just, yeah, it was amazing to really understand who we are, what we do, how we move, yeah. So it wasn't until I was older.
You and your brother talk about political issues a bit in your raps. Where does that sort of passion for that come from?
It's just, struggles again, and, racism plays a big part. And yeah, we're just writing it on a canvas, and a lot of people can relate to it, not even Aboriginal people. Everybody, every culture experiences racism, Yeah.
Yeah. What a view, dude.
Yeah.
Well, music, I think, has this like beautiful ability, and I saw it in one of your brother's songs, YouTube comments, and the guy was like, "Love from South Africa,"
Yeah.
and it was a political song about the struggles of Indigenous people.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What is he doing sending love from South Africa?"
Yeah.
and you wouldn't get that on like Nine News, for example, when they talk about politics, because it's just politics, and it's people speaking about it. It's sort of like vulgar.
Yeah.
But music, when you put it into song, you put it into art like that, it makes people come together and like feel connected, like despite the fact that they might not understand that experience.
Yeah.
I was like, that is the coolest thing, man.
You're telling your story in a rhythmic way that sounds good and feels good. Music hits your soul, bro.
Yeah.
And you put in real words in a song, and you're singing lyrics and you don't even know the meaning, and you get to the meaning and you're like, that's really deep, but you just feel the vibe. That's what we try to go for. You're sending a deep message, but trying to make it sound good so you can dance to it. You can ride with it. When you get sad, you can listen, really get deep with it. That's the beauty of it, bro. You can take it at all different ways.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, people listen to it a lot of times as well. So you can really make an impact on someone.
Yeah.
Like Dave, for example, has this like, he's a political rapper, you could say. He talks a lot about issues that affect him and that affect his culture.
Yeah.
And it's like it's almost like musicians are the ones who seem like they could bring people together the most.
It's the voice, bro.
Politicians can't do it, man.
No.
Politicians will just divide, and no matter how good-hearted they are, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's like, when you watch the news, bro, it feels depressing, and it just feels depressing. It's like, I don't want to hear that. You get a rapper or a singer, any sort of artist, they're talking about the same thing but making it in a song. And it sounds good, like I was saying before, bro. Yeah.
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 And dude, your brother, in one of his songs, I really appreciated that. Despite the fact that he was talking about the struggles of Aboriginal people, he also tried to include white people in there as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm referring to?
Yeah. Unlock the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a like noble thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you can just you have one option of just going in and just really just hammering your point home.
Yeah.
Or you can sort of try and include everyone, which is A, the harder thing to do.
Yeah.
And B, like, you have people who are really passionate about it. They might be angry that you're including the other side or whatever, but in the end, I think it's the best sort of like inclusive way to go about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Because, bro, like, we're Aboriginal, we're black, but our mother's white, so we've got that two side there, and we've just got that understanding of both. And we would never discriminate our mum. She's a white woman. I have white friends and they're top blokes. You know what I mean?
I think, that's one thing that's sort of frustrated me about like the current sort of climate that we're in, like in terms of everything political going on, is like looking at my white friends and being like, dude, you guys aren't evil. Like, you guys aren't, racist or fucking whatever you're being made out to be on the news just because of the color of your skin. Like, you are like good-hearted people that are just being accused of things that you don't do out of just from your race.
Yeah.
And that inherently is racist.
Yeah.
Like if I got accused of something just for being Indian, I wouldn't be too stoked about it.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah.
man, I think it's just a people by people thing.
Yeah, it is, bro. Like, there's been so many times where, like, I've walked in the shop, bro, and I was with my nana one time. I would have been like 12 or 13, and my nana was standing. She's a white woman, so this looks like a random to me, you know. And this lady walks out. Security guard she's holding 2 bags, mind you, and the security goes, "Yep, said bye." I walk out after we just paid for what we paid for. I got nothing. He's, "Oh, can you empty your pockets, mate?" And my nana just spazzed out, like, and I was thinking, like, why does he want to check mine, but he let that girl go, you know? And that's that racism there, Brian. It was just like a eye opener, like, wow, you really thought I was stealing, you know? And then, you know, now I'm at this age, it still happens, bro, you know, in different ways, but it's like, wow, what? You just assuming, you know, you're looking at my skin and making a judgment, like, that's bad. You know, you talk to me for 5 minutes, you get to know me, and you have a different thought of me, you know? It's sad, bro, but that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I was like deeply sort of, sometimes that would happen to me. Just, you know, not those instances, but some instances where you're like, yeah, I've definitely been treated differently here.
Yeah.
But sometimes I also look at it as like something that I can almost use to my advantage. Like if I'm looked down upon by some people and then I exceed their expectations of me, so I get a good job, then I'm treated with so much more respect and admiration than the ordinary white guy who got that job because he's expected to get that job.
Yeah.
And so it almost feels like, although the downside is so much worse, like, you know, people of color like cop it and they experience racism and people don't expect things of them and whatever. Sometimes I feel that the reward is so much fucking better.
Yeah, bro. It's way better, bro. You know, you pull up in a nice looking car, you look clean, bro, you know. I got my chains on, it feels good, bro, you know. And then you see other little youngins, other indigenous boys looking at you like, I'm going to be that. Bro, that there is the inspiration, bro. It's crazy. When you got young boys looking up to you and I want to do that, that's the drive, bro. That makes you go harder. It's like, wow. It's amazing, bro.
You're a mentor now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a leader of your people. You know, it's nothing tops that.
Oh, dude. Yeah. And when you write your songs, what are you thinking about? Like, who are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Is it just coming, for example, to your brain?
Like I said before, it's whatever I'm kind of feeling, bro, at the moment, and just that it's weird, but I listen to a beat, and the beat gives me the words, bro. You know, if you play like an upbeat that's loud, you know, the bass is kicking, it's hitting, I'll get different words to when I hear a beat that's low and sad. The beat tells me what to say, but then I also talk about what I'm feeling and what I'm going through at the moment. I try to keep it real on a scale. Yeah.
When you release the songs, do you feel vulnerable?
No. I think earlier days, it wasn't like a vulnerable, but it was like, is it going to get attention? Are people going to listen to it? But then again, it's like I'm doing things that I've never done, and I'm a long way from where I was. So I just try to keep a positive mindset on it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What's the future look like for you now? The next 5 years?
Right, shows, keep pumping out shows, more music, more exposure, and hopefully start programs, you know, music programs, and just bring everyone up with me if I get there.
Yeah, well, that's this is another lyric that you wrote. You said, "Here in my land down under, it makes me want to head for the top and take my boys with me. We will always look out for each other. We're all right.
Yeah.
No, we're tight."
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think that you feel like you need to bring your boys up with you?
Because we all come from the same struggle. We all have that same understanding. We're all from the same place. We're seeing the same things. It's only right that you bring your mob with you. You know, you have to. And that's what a leader does. A selfish man will go up with himself. A strong man will bring everyone up with him. You know?
Powerful, man.
Powerful, bro. Put it there, Eddie, bro.
Oh, dude.
You already know, bro. You already know, Eddie.
Yeah. I feel the same, man. I feel, there's some friends in my life that have like, you know, and they just support you through. They're just there.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have to say anything. You just feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like wherever I go,
You're coming with me.
bro,
Yeah.
you're right there.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And it's just like, yeah, man, it feels like, it feels not like you're taking care of them, but like you just want to express how much gratitude you have towards them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my brother, you know. And if you look on there, I've got my goals board. Maybe the light is blocking it for you.
Yeah, no, I see it.
But one of them is long-term goals is buy that person a car
Yeah.
and buy my parents a house.
Yeah.
And I've got there in the quote, take a moment to feel how lucky you are. You know, and it's just like things like that. And I'm just like,
It's deadly, bro.
yeah, it's just things like that. It's just like, I want to give back to the people that helped me,
Yeah.
you know?
100%,
And that's another beautiful thing that I find about like coming from a not as privileged circumstance. Like my parents moved from India when they were in their like late 30s, mid 30s. And that's a tough thing to do, man, because the currency is different.
Yeah.
You know, so we had a beautiful house in India. They had great jobs. We were set up. And now they moved to Australia and now my dad's working at Domino's even though he's got a degree, and my mum doesn't have a job because no one's accepting her, and we're living in this shitty apartment in Nightcliff, and it's just like, what the fuck happened, right? But also like then just appreciating that for what it is, and seeing them like just continuously fight through that despite their challenges. I mean, like, fuck, like you guys did this for me. Like you guys had no need to move to Australia. Like you were already set, but you wanted me to have a better education and a better future. And I got to give back, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And it's good you think like that, bro. A lot of people don't think like that.
Yeah.
I know people personally that don't think like that. It's crazy. It's like, how don't you think like that? How don't you want to give back, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
But that's just because they've, like, it's whatever. Like, money is whatever to them. Like, their experience is whatever. Yeah, they get to sleep under a blanket every night. Like, you know, the thing that humbled me the most is going back to India in December and, like, sleeping on the bed. And it was the most uncomfortable fucking bed. It was like just like cement. Like, the mattress was that thin. The pillow was thin. Like, you couldn't even, and my neck was so stiff. And I was like, far out. Like, I'm like this, although this sucks, I'm glad that I get to experience this because most people then don't understand how comfortable their bed is. So when I got back home and I slept in my bed, I had the best nights. I continue having the best night sleeps.
Yeah, you put that so well. Yeah.
Because now this is a good bed that I can appreciate.
Bro, exactly, bro. You know, and, you know, I come from humble beginnings, bro, and, you know, it makes you appreciate more things, and, you know, you see things differently when, you know, you see things that a lot of people don't see, or you feel things, or you hear things, and it humbles you, bro, and it shapes you who you are, and it makes you strong, bro, you know. So I like how you said that.
Thanks, dude. Now you've gone deaf in your left ear. No, you haven't. You've lost vision in your eye.
Addy, you were so off there.
Just changing up topics. I thought I could hit it right.
You almost had it. Sorry. So you almost had it. Yeah, bro. So my vision, bro.
What happened?
It was just it was random, bro. I was just laying down. This is like, I think like last week. Not even that, like 4 days ago. I was just laying down on my phone and I got this kind of line in my eye out of nowhere. And I thought it was a migraine because I get bad headaches and I start to see blurry vision and I get like black spots. Have you ever had that?
Yes.
Yeah, so I thought it was like that because I was getting black spots, a little bit blurry. So I waited it out a day. It was still there. Gave it another day and it was still there. So I went to a doctor and yeah, I'm partially blind. I don't want to say the word blind because don't have the right word for it.
Yeah.
But I've got to see an eye specialist next week, but I can't see things, bro. Like, I can't see your face. If I block that eye, I can't see the mic.
Fuck, you're kidding.
Yeah, it's all blurry.
Did the doctor say that it was fixable?
He didn't say it was fixable.
Okay.
No, I asked him, is this going to be a forever thing? He's like, oh, I think so, yeah.
Yep.
But they actually don't know what caused it. I think that's why they were confused. They thought I was doing welding. But I was like, nah, that's not my job. I don't go near that. Because they said it was like a welding flash or something. But, yeah, it's just strange, bro.
Fuck, that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. But it's pretty cool because, like, I've never experienced it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's actually blurry. It's like crazy. And now I need to wear glasses.
Oh,
You
dude.
know, it's pretty cool, though. I think I like it.
That's good. Yeah, now you get to pick out a good pair of glasses.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
That's what I was thinking about today. I was like, fuck, I think I'd look better in a pair of glasses. Like, I think I'd look more attractive.
That's the look.
Yeah, like glasses, like little stubble, you know, sort of like, yeah,
Yeah,
just
exactly, bro.
rocking around a nice shirt. You're a smart, polished man
That's
at
it.
that stage.
That's it.
Now, can we talk about your court case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Court case. Getting deep.
Getting deep. Yeah, talk to me about that. What happened there, and where is it at now?
Yeah, so a couple years ago, I think it was in 2020, you know, it was just a night out, drunk, beers and us. It was early morning hours. Had a fight. Long story short, the bloke pressed charges, took it to court, and yeah, just had to go court for it. I went 5 times for one case, and it was over a span of like a year. And yeah, just not long ago, I think like 2 weeks ago, the case just got done, and I got found not guilty.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is that a big relief?
yeah, it's a big relief. Like I knew I was innocent the whole time.
Yeah.
It was just more of like a fuck you to the mob that didn't believe me and was trying to silence me and bring me down. And yeah, so it was just like a take that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the whole year that this is going on, is this like a stressful thing that you think about every day?
Yeah. This hurt my music career heaps and stopped me from having shows. Couldn't do a lot of kids gigs because, you know, me and my brother's face all over the news, all over the article, on your TV, and they were just talking bad about us, bro, and, you know, just judging us from this one incident, but don't know us or what we've been through or the story, you know. And I think the worst thing was I was silenced for so long and I wasn't able to say nothing, couldn't talk on it, and it was just a bunch of articles talking about me in the wrong way, and it wasn't true. So I was just angry, stressed, and yeah, I thought my music career was gonna be done, but yeah, I got found not guilty, boys.
Nice.
We good, right?
Let's go,
Yeah,
man.
let's go. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. Dude, what a relief. Yeah, man. That would have, yeah, wow. Was it emotional as well, like getting found not guilty? Like,
Yeah, I had my mum with me in the courtroom, and you know, you had all the Channel 9, NT News, they were all there, and yeah, she's like, I find the defendant not guilty, and it's just like, my mum broke down crying, you know, and all Channel 9 are trying to get me, and I'm like, let's just go, mum, let's just go home, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, went back, celebrated, actually went on the pokies, and then I won the major jackpot.
That night?
That right after it, like 30 minutes after it, because it's in the city. I went to the casino, Won $537. That's the most I've won.
Let's go.
Put it there, Eddie, bro. Put it there, my bro. It was good, bro.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours, man.
When it rains, it pours, and I think it was just such a low moment in my life for such a long stretch. Came to such a high moment, but in such a small part of it, but it was good. It's better than that whole long wait, you know? Yeah.
Fuck. I bet you learned some things about yourself during that time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And what's it like having, like, you've obviously built up enough reputation and followers and stuff that people are following your story now. And it in somewhat you can describe it as a level of fame, like a certain level of fame that you might have got. And what was it like just having the news there in court?
Bro, it was more overwhelming for my family. Because, you know, I've kind of been around that. I kind of get how they go. But it was just more sad, bro, because they were trying to bring me down. They weren't on my side. You know, all on the news article, they were just trying to make me someone I wasn't. And I think that was just the sad part about it. I thought they were by my side, but they wasn't.
Yeah. Does it get annoying after a bit?
Like what?
Like just having them around and just sort of them trying to disparage your reputation.
Yeah. Yep. They're just there for tea.
Oh,
they're not there to help. You know, they're just there to be ears and put it out and just get views and clicks. That's all I am to them, you know. It's not they're not helping, yeah.
I think no dignity in it, man.
Yeah, no empathy, bro. It's like just trying to get any moment they can.
Yeah. Do you feel like people are, like, the more you grow, the more people are with you just because of your fame?
Yeah, like clout.
Yeah.
Clout chasers, you'd call them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you feel like that even on a obviously celebrities talk about that on a big scale. But I think even on small scales.
Yeah, because I'm nowhere near fame, bro. I still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do got a little attention and, you know, you can pick your part from people who are there just, it's fake. You can tell at it, you know, you can read it, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I experienced it. Dude, mind you, I've only got 300 followers on my Instagram podcast page.
Good,
right?
that's it, Addy.
Yeah, but let's fucking go. Yeah. But I just remember, like, when I was posting sort of frequently, like, people were, you know, commenting and people were seeing me in public and sort of like giving me compliments, and I was like, this is the best. Like, this fuck, it feels good.
Yeah.
And then when I went for a stint 4 or 5 months without posting, it was like I was just it was like they had forgotten all that and I was a complete nobody to them again.
Okay.
And then when I started posting again, and the same people would then come up to me and say the same things that they did before. This is fucking sick, whatever. It just didn't mean the same.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like you guys, like, you didn't care when I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
So you're only here when I'm doing well.
Yeah.
So your validation and compliments don't mean anything to me anymore.
Yep.
And so, now it's just at a stage where, like, I really appreciate it still when people do, but I know which ones are real, you know?
Yeah.
And they're, like, from my tight friends. And they're
exactly,
the ones that
bro.
are, like, when I'm not doing anything, they're like, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you posting?
Exactly,
And
bro.
they keep me accountable.
Yeah.
It feels real.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Even at a small scale like that, like such a small, like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't even have 20K followers or whatever, but I can still sort of feel it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. You would. 100%.
It's mental.
And I think you don't. Sorry, I'm all right. You don't look at people that's when you're in the light and you're having your good time and you're at your high. Don't look at the people that's around you there. You look at around when you're at your low. When you're down and you're stuck, you look who's there. That's how you know who's real and who's really there for you, bro. Yeah. And I've been at that plenty of times, and I've got my crew around me.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
do you think that it's important having a small circle or a big circle?
I guess people are different, but you know, the smaller your crew is, you know, I think the better it is.
You reckon?
Yeah, you only need 3-4 tight mobs that you know are gonna be there when you're not there. You know, your back's turned, you know they got your back. You know, you need people like that.
Yeah.
And you only need a couple of them. You don't need 10,000. You don't need 20. No. It's good to have friends. You know, you got to have social life. But I think, yeah, 3 or 4 real brother boys. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Now, there's this book that I want to read, but I sort of know the premise of the book, and I want to know what you think about this. So the book is titled "Choose Your Enemies Wisely."
Yep.
And he talks about how with successful people, they are the best at choosing their enemies wisely. And what he means by that is not actually actively looking for enemies that you can have beef with, but finding people that have either wronged you or that have disrespected you in the past, and using them not as a way to feel sad, but as a leverage, as a motivation to pull you up and to do things that you want to do. Yeah. And sort of then you can just push them away.
Yep.
And you can use them as motivation.
Yeah.
Do you have that with anyone? What's your...
I wouldn't say... So that's like you're fueling off the hate. That's what that kind of is.
Yeah.
I try not to do that, but it's such a good fire. What do you call it? Fuel to the fire, you know? That's a good way to do it, but I try not to do that because I'm a big believer of, you know, you are what you attract, and I don't want to attract hate. Yeah, I try to keep it on a positive level. So I do it off by my family and the little comments that I get, you know, just the reaction of kids' faces when they see me. That's my feel, bro. It's like, wow. It's like, you know, I'm making them smile. They're making me smile, bro. They're making me feel good, bro. Like, I'm feeling better than how they feeling, you know? It's like, that's my feel, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. I want to tell you this story. I 100% agree with you. And when I went to India, the last time I went there, I played chess with my grandpa all the time.
Yep.
And when I went there last, I was 18, and he would always beat me, and it would sort of, he would beat me, and I'd get really frustrated. And so when I came back, every game of chess that I played, I thought about my grandpa. And whether it was against someone online or my friend, I'm thinking about my grandpa. I'm going to beat him. I trained for 4 years in chess, just playing sort of every day, every second day.
So you're good at chess, Addy?
I got really good at chess, right?
Let's get a chessboard, bro.
Yeah. But then when I went back to India just in December,
yeah,
I'm so keen to verse my grandpa again because I've been training for 4 years. I'm not going to let him beat me. Like, this is my revenge arc, right? And we get the board out, and he makes one move, I make one move. 3 moves into the game, I was like, I'm going to win. I was like, I'm going to fucking win. Because no player of my now skill level would make a move that he made.
Yeah.
And the whole time, against all my presuppositions, it was like, I feel shit and depressed now because it was such an anticlimax. And I thought he was going to be so much better. And now that I'm just beating him, I feel bad for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that led me to think that this would happen with any revenge arc that you feel like carrying out.
Yeah.
If there's someone in school that bullied you and now you're doing things to get back at this kid, when you eventually get better and you do the thing that you want to do to get back at him, you don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're already so much better. It's gone.
Exactly, bro.
So yes, it's good to fuel off the hate and off that revenge. But I think it's just way more powerful, dude, to fuel off the good. Yeah. To fuel off like the impact that you want, the positive impact that you want to make on people.
Yeah. Once you heal inside, you're healed outside, you know what I mean? I agree with that, bro.
Fuck. And do you think that music heals you? Writing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my therapy, bro. I don't go see a therapist. I'd write on my notes, bro. That's my therapy.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, I think there's heaps of better ways than going and see a therapist, honestly.
Yeah.
I think if you really wanted to, man, you could just... Like, if I'm sad, bro, I'll try and do everything possible. I'll go on a run, then I'll go to the gym, then I'll cook, then I'll start doing work on my lap. Like, I'll make myself so busy that I can't even think of the sadness anymore. Because I would much rather that than sit down with a therapist for an hour and start crying.
Yeah. But some people that might work.
Yeah.
It might work. Yeah.
But for me, no way. No way.
That's not my cup of tea, bro.
Yeah.
No. I think exercise is important, yeah.
Yeah. You go to gym as well, eh?
Yeah. I just started. Been there about a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, Addy.
It's hard,
Trying to get there.
You know what I think the worst thing is, like, eating food. Like,
Bro.
Trying to bulk up, bro.
Bro, there's so much to it, bro. Like, it's so hard, though.
Yeah.
Bro, and I'm lazy like that, bro. If I want Macca's, I'm gonna go get Macca's. You know, it's like, can't stop that crave. But as you go, you kind of get used to it. And you're kind of like, this isn't that hard. Like I've been trying to what do you call it? I'm trying to eat in a calorie deficit. Trying to watch how much I'm eating. Yeah, once you kind of start doing it, it doesn't seem that hard. Yeah.
You just get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like once you go to the gym for 2 weeks, it doesn't feel as hard getting up and going to the gym after.
The first few weeks is hard, always.
Always.
Gets easier.
Yeah. With everything, I think.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dude, I really enjoyed it. And yeah, man, as I said, I think you have this unbelievable charisma.
Thank you, bro.
I think it just comes off you, and you're someone that I look at and I'm like, instantly I'm like, this person is alive. And this person is living, and this person understands how lucky he is, and he's sort of just grateful to be here. And that's, without even speaking to you, that's the energy you give off. And then speaking to you now, that's a lot more of the energy you give off.
Thank you,
So,
bro.
man,
I appreciate it.
I think that a lot more people need to be like that. And I think that you're an inspiration to heaps, not even just for music, but just for your energy alone, man, just for the person you are. So, man, thanks so much. And I'm keen to see where you go.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Cheers, bro.